Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the 10-year note futures as they're trading lower today. 10-year note futures trading lower for a third session now, and today we're looking at the futures market trading down to a one-week low, currently priced at 110.26, so back below that 111 handle for a second session now, and off the intraday lows, but still lower on the session. And when you look at some of the driving factors, really I think it's the mixed signals that we're getting from the U.S. economic data throughout the week. Now tomorrow, Nonfarm payrolls will be a big influence in the markets as the market's anticipating the release after some other labor market data throughout this week. But concerns as far as economic activity moving forward, and that's why I think you're seeing a shifting dynamic, particularly on the back end of the curve, where we're seeing some further selling pressure. Front end of the curve actually is higher in price action today. So that seems to be the primary driver. Also, other central bank activity. ECB did cut rates today. That was highly anticipated. Bank of Japan still indicating that they might be a little more assertive in their actions moving forward. Possibility of actually continuing to raise yields over there if they feel necessary based on some of the data they've received in the last couple of months. So there's a lot of shifting dynamic in central bank activity, and I think that's another factor contributing to the price action. Yields today, we're looking at that 10-year yield up 2 basis points today to 429 basis points. And the other interesting dynamic is throughout this week, the yield curve has steepened throughout this week. So the front end of the curve has rallied more so than the back end of the curve. Now today we got an inflection point. So actually the front end of the curve, we're seeing higher prices and lower yields. Back end of the curve, lower prices and higher yields. So therefore steepening of that curve. And that 2-10 spread, the 2-year, 10-year spread has now widened out to 32 basis points. So that's out about 7 or 8 basis points from where it started earlier this week. So selling pressure in the 10-year futures for a third session with the futures market touching a one-week low.